Making a puppet out of a stuffed animal. And today I am having my lovely assistant Karina help make a puppet. And here is the stuffed animal right here, the little dog. She will be making into a stuffed animal. So I've got the camera all set up, and okay, hold up the things you were going to use to make it. We're going to use thread. We're going to use a needle. We're going to use scissors. We're going to use clothespins, a sock, a piece of rubber. The pink is the rubber, and a hot glue gun, which is out of camera right now, and a razor blade. And this is what we're going to do, is we're going to make it into a puppet. Those are the things we need. So the first thing we need is a stuffed animal. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to be using a dog. So now we will show you, and I got to get into camera. Where's the remote? Okay. Okay, the first thing we have to do is take our stuffed animal and decide how we're going to make it. And he's going to need a mouth. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a pair of scissors, and make sure you use real sharp scissors. That way you should ask your mom and dad. So what we're going to do is right here we're going to cut a mouth. And it's going to be a fairly large mouth, so Karina can put her hand in and make the puppet talk. And when we're done, we'll go ahead and we will make a little puppet show. But right there is a puppet, and I will stop. Okay, as you can see, we'll zoom up on this. You see right there? You see the mouth? It's all cut open, and it's full of stuffing. Well, we got to take some of the stuffing out. My assistant's got to smile more. We got to take some of the stuffing out in order to fit the mouth in, just like that. We'll save the stuffing because we may use it for a puppet down the road. So we may use that for a puppet down the road. So we will go ahead and save it.
Not really on the road.
Okay, and now we got the mouth all cut out. What we have to do is cut a slit so Karina can put her hand in. So we're going to do that right. Okay, now what we did was cut a hole right here where the hand's going to go in. And we're going to take a little bit more stuffing out. Save that for a little later. Don't want to take too much stuffing out or it won't look like a dog anymore. So there, after we get the stuffing out, we have a place for your hand to go right on through, and it'll go right in here into the mouth. You see that? And what we're going to do is we're going to use a nice soft sock to go ahead, and we're going to make the mouth, and I'll show you how that's done. Okay, now what we've done is we've taken a piece of foam, rubber, and we've made a mouth. We cut out a mouth, and you can always cut it out too big, but you'd rather have it too big than too small. And Karina's already went ahead and she poked the sock inside itself just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this sock and we're going to put the mouth in all the way in. So it's all the way into the sock, just like that. You might have to cut a little bit down, but then when she puts her hand inside the sock, she'll have a nice big mouth just like that to open and close.
But we're going to hot glue it.
But we're going to hot glue it. That's the secret. Okay, we're going to shut this off. Remember, always let adults use hot glue. Hold on. Through the modern of science, I went over there and I hot glued the mouth. So it's just like this. And you put your hand in, you go, "Well, hi there." And you can make it frown or you can make it smile. Just like that. So the hot glue is still hot. We got that like that. Now what we have to do is put it into the puppet so it'll work. And that way we can make it work. So hold on. We'll be right back again. You go ahead and you start right there at the mouth. You put the sock in and you pull the sock right on in. Make sure it's straight for the mouth. Make sure it's a nice straight mouth. And there you go. Just like that. Because you want that mouth to be able to open and close. And the reason I used a white sock is so you can't see it. Make sure the mouth is straight, just like that. You see that? He's got a mouth. We may have to trim that down just a little bit when we're done, but the rest of the sock comes right here, and that's where you put your hand in, and it's a little tight for me, but push the sock in, get it right. Well, hi there. How you doing? Hi. But we'll go ahead and we'll finish it off, and we'll show you what it's done. Karina's going to do all the sewing. So just a second, we'll be back. Okay, what I did to make the mouth work a little bit better right here is I went ahead and I cut a slit on each side of the sock, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to over sew that just a little tiny bit right there and right on the other side, and then the mouth opens and closes better so you have more mouth movement, because we don't want this to come apart and we want her hand to go in there. So that's what we're going to do right now. You'll have to experiment with it a little bit and see how. Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
After much work on the mouth,
Oh yeah.
we got it working. And now, what I'm going to have my lovely assistant do is she is going to take, and I push the sock all the way around, and we got to keep it tight to that hole. And she's going to over sew it all the way around, and then we'll have the puppet done. And she'll be able to do. But whenever you make a puppet, no matter what you make it with, you gotta give your puppet a little heart. So there's a little heart. We're not gonna forget that. We're gonna put that little heart right in there, so the puppet's got a little heart. Okay, we'll be back after she sews it, so you can see the show. Bye bye. And now, for the major part of the operation, Karina. Cheyenne is now. Look at the determination in her eyes. Look at her go. She is going to make a puppet, and then she is going to make the puppet show. We're trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I'll show you. See how she's sewing that? She isn't even poking herself. And she's only 4 years old. She's doing so good.
8.5. My birthday's in
Okay, she's 8.5. Silly grandpa, you should have known. Okay, we'll come back in a few minutes.
March 10th, my birthday.
Watch the magic of science. We'll come back. Puppet, and the puppet's name is?
Bob.
What?
Bob.
Bob.
My name is Bob.
Okay, and it's time for Bob to put on a puppet show. Go ahead, Bob. Sing a song.
Let me think. I know one. I just saw it in my head. Let me think. What? Okay. Song. Okay?
Okay, go ahead, Bob. Hit it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs.